Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry that I'm uploading a video after so long, but I have finally got my hands on this beautiful Huda beauty palette. So for today's look, I'm going to just focus on the eyes and create 3 different looks using this particular palette. So without any further ado, let's just jump into the video. So guys, for the first look I thought of creating the eyes very natural and soft for a day party kind of a look. So the first shade I picked was Shy, which is a nudish mauve kind of a shade which I threw up as a transition shade, and then I went ahead and I built up the shade using the shade called Flamingo, which is the pinkish shade in the whole palette, which I first thought is going to look too pinkish, but it didn't actually turn up that pink. It was actually looking very soft and subtle, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it all with the blending brush. So next I'm just gonna pick up this shade called Angelic from the palette. This is actually very pigmented shade and I kind of love this particular shade. So I'm just gonna pick this shade with a flat eyeshadow brush, and then I'm just adding it in the inner lid area of my eyes to the mid lid area of my eyes, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything away. And then I'm just picking up this shade called Moon Dust, which is a great shade for highlighting. So I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone area and tear duct with this particular shade. So now I'm just gonna add Flamingo and Shy in the lower lash line as well using a pencil brush, and then I'm just gonna draw a wing liner using this eyeliner from Sugar. This is currently my favorite eyeliner. The brush in this liner is just perfect for creating a wing liner. I love it completely. And then on the top of it I'm just gonna add a silver liquid liner just to make the eyes little brighter and just to pop out a bit. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes using some mascara, and then I'm just gonna add kajal to the lower lash line of the bottom lash area only, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the lips. So firstly I have just outlined my lips first, and then I'm just gonna use this shade called Trap from Colourpop, which is a great pinkish kind of a nude shade. And then I'm just gonna add some blusher, and then I'm just gonna highlight my face. This is the favorite part of doing the makeup because it just adds that instant glow to the face. And this is the that glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I love it. So I'm just highlighting the high planes of my face, and I had already done the base and eyebrows already. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. So now for the second look, firstly I have picked up Sandalwood from the palette. This is a nice brownish shade which is great for the transition shade in the crease area of the eye. And then I went ahead and I picked up Henna or Hina, whatever you want to call it. And this is also actually a brownish shade which has red undertones to it. And then I went further and added Cocoa, which is a dark brown, a chocolatey kind of shadow. And then I mixed all these 3 shadows and I did the blend thing. Just blend away everything, just because I wanted for this eye look the eyes to be a little bit darker. So I've made the inner lid of the eyes and the outer V of the eyes darker, and kept the center area of the eye to add the texture eyeshadows from the palette. Then I added the Rose Gold and Trust Fund, which are the textured eyeshadows from the palette. They were not very highly pigmented, so the halo effect in the eyes didn't show up that great, and I was just limited to using this particular palette only for this tutorial. So the effect was not shown that well, and these shadows are not up to the mark. I had really great expectations from this shadows. They look great in the palette, but once you pick the product from your finger and try to apply in the eyes, the shadows don't show up that well. But other than that, the palette has really great color collection, and the other eyeshadows are very pigmented. So now I'm just making the lower lash line little darker by adding cocoa and henna, and I'm just gonna blend it away just to create that smoky effect. And then for the waterline, I'm just taking a white kohl pencil, and then I'm just gonna make the eyes little bit dramatic by adding some falsies on. And for the lips, then I'm just gonna take the hot latte from Colourpop, and on the top of it I'm adding beeper from Colourpop just to make the lips little bit pouty. So now for the third and final look, firstly I'm gonna pick up the shade called Bay, which is a creamy eyeshadow, and I'm gonna pat it all over my eyelid. And then I'm just gonna take up this shade called Maniator, which is just amazing. This is the most loved eyeshadow from everyone, I guess, and it is actually very pigmented and the color is just great. Then I'm just gonna build it more using this shade called Bossy. I'm gonna make it more intense and darker. And then I'm gonna take some concealer. I'm gonna cut the crease. This is not a complete cut crease or even a half cut crease. This is almost like a C-shaped cut crease. And then I'm just gonna pick up this textured eyeshadow again, which is called Blessed, which is somehow more pigmented than the other two textured eyeshadows that I earlier used. This looks way better than the other two eyeshadows, and I'm just gonna fill in the area where I have applied the concealer. So I've done my winged eyeliner off camera, and this was the third time, so my eyes are literally on fire now. And then I'm just taking some gel eyeliner, and with my q-tip I'm just gonna add it in the waterline area of the eyes. This is my favorite way of adding some kajal to the waterline because it doesn't smudge and also it is long lasting. So guys, I'm finally done with 3 different looks with this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and do subscribe to my channel and also give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a great day.